Shame. Shame. Shame.
Hey everybody, and welcome to my pile of shame. Now in today's video we're gonna have a look at this miniature which I found in my box of shame. Now this figure is basically from Spartan Games. Now Spartan Games closed its doors in 2017, and I was quite a fan of some of their products or some of their ranges, so I piled them on, and you know, when the company went under, most of the miniatures went to storage. So it was nice to rediscover these miniatures, and although the game is no longer around, you know, that doesn't mean we can't paint them, right? Or that doesn't mean I can't paint them, because I really want to. This miniature is from Dystopian Wars. Now, for those of you who are in it, who know in news of miniature news, you'll know that Dystopian Wars is now part of War Cradle's Dystopian Age. They have a Dystopian Wars of their own. A lot of the scouts have been changed. A lot of the lore has been changed as well, right? But this is basically to finish my fleet. Now, if you do not know, I did a video of my Kingdom of Britannia fleet, and the link is in the description. Have a look at that and see, and have a look at some old miniatures, right? So I decided that it's time to clean up my pile of shame. I'm getting a little bit older now, and because of that, you know, how long can, you know, I put off projects like this? So the miniature I will be completing is basically the Kingdom of Britannia Carrier, right? Carrier. Let's have a look at the pieces. Now, before that, the pieces actually, it's quite brilliant. Actually, it's basically two of these battleship figures, right? Pieces which they put into a carrier, which is actually a really good design. Now, I'm so happy I chose a very simple color scheme for this miniature, because that means for when I want to replicate this, which is basically now, it is going to be a little bit easier, right? So yeah, so this is the battleship, and as you can see in the bits we got here, we got two of the battleship pieces. And what happens is you put these two down here, you got this this bits that holds up the carrier, and they go right there. Of course, I gotta be really smart when I put this together, because I probably have to like glue these two down first, and then so everything will hold steady. And then we got bits like this, the towers and stuff like that, which actually slots into there, which is quite nicely done and quite nicely designed. There's a little slot there that, you know, you can slot this in, and then the carrier is like that bit, and you can see that there are different slots here that you can actually slot this in, like so. Of course, this will require me to like sit down quietly and, like, you know, put this together nicely. Actually, it just came. No, it didn't. It did. Oh, almost. Yeah, it did. So that's what it looks like. And of course, these are little bits of defensive towers that you can add on this, and cranes and stuff like that, for the piece. Now, as you can see, it's a bit dusty. It's been in my storeroom for quite a bit, and I think it's about time for it to get a little coat of paint. Very quickly though, this is strictly out of the box, so there's not really much flash, or I'll probably have to sand down and neat up some stuff, but the cleanup is not very much. I will, however, you know, put the pieces through a little bit of dishwashing liquid, and I am tempted to actually put all of these onto a perspex, like a clear sheet, so because I don't want to handle the miniatures, which basically means all of these, the fleet, will go on perspex fleet sheets as well. So that's the plan. Hopefully, not hopefully, it will get done. So next up is to like prep and paint, and then the showcase. All right, so this was not such a, it's a pretty good model actually. I quite like it. It's pretty chunky. The tiny flyers, I was gonna do something more ornate, but I think a simple paint job worked just as well. The paint job for this particular miniature, the Avenger Carrier, I was trying to make it consistent with the rest of the fleet, But as you can see, it's a very nice model actually, and I'm really glad I did it. And so this is one miniature of my of my table. So I'm gonna do a quick showcase of the miniature, let you have a look at it all around, and then it's off to the next project. Alright, so I hope you liked this video. I'm gonna be trying to finish as many of my unfinished or unpainted miniatures. So if you like content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, don't forget to enjoy painting those figures.